What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pyramid Reborn. Oh yeah, guys. So, last episode, we started the map, we figured out how to make a cobblestone generator, and we kind of looked around a little bit. So today, what I'd like to do is I'd like to start progressing. So we have these quests that need to be completed, and the quests really are make this item and submit it, and you get the reward up there, right? So it's kind of like a quest book, but not really a book form. I was kind of walking around here, seeing what all the different items are that we need to make and what the first item should be, and it probably is going to be this basic drawer. So in order for us to make a basic drawer, we are going to need some oak wood and a chest, right? So pretty simple stuff. Yeah, and in order for us to take the items that we are going to be receiving and making more of them, we need to make ourselves an item frame. So I was looking at this thinking, okay, we're gonna have to make a passive mob farm for the leather, but apparently it just sticks around a plank. So that's gonna be pretty simple for us to do. Okay, so our first objective right now is to make ourselves the basic drawer, submit it, and figure out how this whole reward system works. And then once we get those items, we'll also mess around with trying to duplicate stuff. Now, again, I've never played this pack. I've never seen anybody play it, so I'm learning it as I go. Yeah, I guess we don't have any wood here. So let's grow a few trees to start off with. Get a few planks going so we can make ourselves a chest and then make ourselves one of the storage drawers. Get rid of that. And do one more of these things. Yeah, getting the apples, I think that's our only source of food right now, so that's kind of nice. I've already had to nom a couple of those at the start here. Alright, so let's make ourselves a chest, and then we will grab 6 planks here so we can make ourselves a storage drawer. Okay, so I think we'll start here, and then we will progress further as we make some progress here. So to submit items, there's like a special chest, I think. Is it this one? Complete the objectives on the screen. Place objects in chest. Wait for reward. Okay. So if we put this here, does that do something? It says wait for the reward. How long do we have to wait? I don't know. Do we get the reward in the chest? Let's go take a look over here. Did I do something incorrectly? No, it says we have that 1 of 1. It's green. Okay. So it does put it in the chest. Okay. So we have basalt, we have marble, lapis, redstone, and iron. I made the advancement, acquire hardware. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, as you can see in my inventory here, I did make 3 more furnaces, and I hear a pig somewhere. Why do I hear a pig? Did I hear a pig? I feel like I'm hearing a pig snort. So I think there's a pig around here somewhere. I'm not sure why. Anyway, let's move on. So we have 3 furnaces. Well, that would be our 4th one right here. And I do believe we saw, or I guess I was talking about last time, that the FTB generator produces power based on furnaces that are lit. So can I move this? Let's put the FTB generator like right here, and then we'll surround it with furnaces. Again, I don't know if like more furnaces make this thing go faster or not, but it said that it produced power based on furnaces, or at least a furnace that's next to it that's working. And then we would want our resource generator on top of that, right? So that's going to generate power. It'll push the power into this, and then this thing can generate items or duplicate items. Okay, so we need another chest here. This thing will output items into a connected inventory. I think it said to the top. So now we need to make ourselves an item frame and put the item frame on the side. So let's do... I guess we need to turn all those into planks. We'll do that. We need to make some sticks. No, you know what? I made a mistake. I didn't need all those planks, but that's fine. We'll be using that anyway and chopping down more wood. Okay, so here's an item frame. So we can place that there, and then we need to put an item inside the item frame to duplicate. So iron seems like a pretty good starting point here. we'll just place the rest of those items that we have in our chest. So yeah, we need to see if this is gonna work. So again, we'll grow a few more trees here. Should probably look at finding a way to make the tree the big style tree so we get more for our bone meal every time. But for now, this will get us going. Oh, here, speaking of the big trees, this is what we're looking for. So we get a lot of logs. Awesome. Okay, and then I guess a lot of leaves and saplings. And all my hunger goes away. And we only get one apple? No, okay, we got a few apples. Very good, very good. All right, so I'll just go ahead and nom this down. Awesome. All right, and then we have 5 more apples in here as well. Cool. All right, so we have 49 logs. That is really good. So let's take this one furnace. We'll put 3 logs in here, 2 planks. So that should start powering this thing. It says 0 progress, speed 100%, energy 100%. Is this... I don't really know exactly how this works. Does it need to get up to a certain amount of RF and then it does a thing? Let's take a look here at iron. If we look at the uses... Oh, wait, a thing just happened. Okay, so we got an iron. If we look at the uses for here, does this show the resource duplicator thing on this top? Kind of wanted to see... Okay, let's do it this way. This is called a resource generator. If we look at the uses for that... okay, here we go, here we go. So yeah, in order for us to duplicate iron, it costs how much? Where is it on this list? I see a bunch of different ingots here. Is that the iron? Okay, iron ingots. So this says it requires 2,048 RF in order to do that. So to smelt down 3 charcoal, we almost got 2 iron. We only got 1. All right, so let's do 8, 8, 8. We'll try it with multiple furnaces going at the same time. Maybe that'll speed this up. I honestly don't know if it does or does not. So if we fill this one with 8 logs, we're going at that speed. If we go this, is that going faster? I really don't know if that goes faster or not. It kind of feels like it's not going any faster. So maybe it's just one generator with 1 furnace. Yeah, I don't think that's going much faster at all. Okay, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to like triple or quadruple the speed. But no, it's going at just the 1 speed. Okay, so the uses for the iron ingots, I think it's just all the vanilla recipes. Yeah, we got 114 pages of recipes, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Probably our next thing that we should do, maybe we want to duplicate dirt so we can set up a passive mob farm. We'll probably want to set up a hostile mob farm. We have cursed earth already, so if we have more dirt, we can make a bigger mob farm with that. So maybe we should take... How do you get that out of there? You punch it? Okay, so we'll take that out of there. We will put in a piece of dirt, duplicate dirt. Okay, so that is making a lot of dirt. In fact, we are making more power. Yeah, we're making more power than this thing can produce, like faster than it can use the power. So maybe at this point it would be worthwhile to like make a second item frame. We could duplicate more than 1 thing at a time. That might be a good idea. So if we do that and this, do another item frame. And okay, all the furnaces ended. How much power do we have left in there? Oh, it's still producing power. Why is it still producing? Oh, no. No, it is still producing power. Does the generator down here have its own internal power supply? It says 0 temperature. Okay, so I guess it heated up, and then with its temperature, it can continue producing RF, but it looks like we are done producing RF at this point. Okay, so I wasn't really sure how this thing was working, but I guess that thing has a certain temperature which allows it to produce power. Yeah, I was thinking that we could potentially have it produce more than 1 thing at a time. Can we do like cobblestone with that too? Is that still cheap? Because I would rather produce cobblestone this way than having to use a cobblestone generator. Although while this is producing dirt, we could just use a cobblestone generator. All right, so I tell you guys what, I will duplicate some more resources here. I will try and make some more progress, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so after a little bit of time here, we have generated a decent amount of resources. We got 10 iron ingots now, some cobblestone, some dirt. I find that it's easier to let this thing generate our cobblestone as opposed to me sitting there and camping our cobblestone generator, just because I like doing things that are more interesting than holding down left click and staring at crafting tables, right? So yeah, we've been turning a lot of logs into charcoal, using the power that we've been generating off that to duplicate our resources, and yeah, it's coming out pretty good, I think. So I've also taken some time here to build out like a mob spawning area. Yeah, we built this out like 11 blocks away from the platform. The spawner room here, this is 3 blocks tall. You got 1 block, including this half block right here, 2 and 3, so we can potentially spawn endermen in here, I suppose. It is 2 blocks wide and 9 blocks long, so we'll have 18 spawnable spaces. Now that's not a whole lot for like a dark room mob spawner, but we have cursed earth, so I want to turn this into a cursed earth mob spawner. That way monsters can spawn day or night, regardless of how far away I am, etc. And also it has a higher spawn rate. So I put slabs a little bit further away than what we need here. We have a piece of cobblestone underneath with a dirt block. So we have a slab here so we can look at these monsters at eye level. But I put slabs a little bit further away because sometimes when you make mob farms like this and you walk up, there'll be like a skeleton right there that can see you, and then it'll shoot a creeper, and then things are going to be bad or whatever. So the faster you can do the step up, generally the better for mob farms like this. So anyway, I added this in. It might not be necessary, or it might be more necessary to make it further back, and then we can always rearrange this platform to accommodate that later. On top, we have slabs up there, so nothing can spawn. Although I'm not sure with the, I think there's a mega torch right there. I don't know if anything can spawn. Not entirely sure. Haven't tested that. I did throw some torches around, though, because nighttime is kind of... It's kind of poopy to deal with not being able to see, so I want to make sure everything's properly lit up so we can see at nighttime. But anyway, the final thing that we need to do here is grab a little bit more cobblestone and 1 more of these slabs and 1 cursed earth. Okay, so that should be all that we need to button this thing up. I guess we only need 1 piece of cobblestone here, 1 slab here. Okay. We need to get rid of these torches. That one and this one. I can't get it. Go around to the other side. Got it. Okay, so when we place the final block here, I'll just show you with cobblestone, everything should become completely dark inside, and that would be spawnable. So what we're going to do is place a piece of cursed earth here. This should spread in the darkness and spawn monsters, so we should have a decent mob farm going. At least I think that can spread. I'm pretty sure it can. Hopefully. Can we duplicate that with the resource generator? I guess we'll have to see. Maybe I wasted my time building this whole farm. This thing won't spread at all. I really feel like it will spread though, but I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, that's the idea, that this thing will eventually spread around and we'll get more than 1 spawnable spot. Okay, so while we're waiting on that to happen, while we're waiting on something to show up over there, it probably would be a good idea for us to make ourselves a sword. I think for now we'll start off with like just a regular stone sword. Yeah, let's not go too crazy until we make sure things are working. So yeah, we'll just go ahead. Oh, crafting table here. This stone sword. All right, so we have the ability to kill a monster should one spawn. Yeah, I was really expecting this to spread a little bit faster than what it's doing. Maybe I'm thinking of like when you have a drop of evil and you click a drop of evil, it like spreads really far. I don't know, does this stuff not spread at all? Is there something special I need to do to get it to spread? Yeah, I honestly don't know. I thought that would just continue to like expand out. Maybe it will over time. Okay, well, anyway, now that we got our super awesome mob farm going, It's probably going to be time that we expand down and get a passive mob farm going. So what do we have here? We have pasture seeds, and I believe that creates grass wherever you place this pasture seed down. So the next step would be to build a path out into another direction, use the dirt that we have collected here, and then use that pasture seed to make a huge thing of grass, right? So then we can start getting animals and stuff spawning. So that's probably going to be our next task. Oh yeah, I checked it out. So it did spread. Okay, good. I was almost afraid that I did a mistake here. No. So that will spread eventually, and then this will hopefully turn into a decent mob farm. Hey, look, we got our first monster. Let's kill it. Nice. Okay, so we got the achievement or advancement Monster Hunter, and we got ourselves some raw flesh. So I'm not sure, can we do anything with this? We look at the uses. I don't know if there's any special recipes or if it's just all the default recipes. Ooh, mob masher. So we can automate, okay. We can automate monster killing. What does this cost? Diamonds. Ooh. I'm not sure how we're gonna get diamonds in this pack. I'm sure there's probably a way we can duplicate them after we get one. It's probably we have to do a quest over there, right? And then we can get those resources. Maybe that's another thing we should take a look at is what's the next quest we should complete, how we can get to that point. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. All right, so before we start off with the passive mob farm, I just went over and took a look at what our next thing is that we can do, and that would be to make a furnace generator. Now, this doesn't really seem like it's that bad, so we need 5 iron, 2 redstone, a furnace, and then a machine block. And the machine block is 4 redstone, 4 iron, and a chest. I think we can do all of that, so I just placed the 1 redstone that we got from the previous quest right here. So there is the redstone that we're gonna need. Whoops. There's the redstone that we're gonna need. We need 5 of that iron, and then we'll need some cobblestone for a furnace. So I think we should be able to do all of this real quick. Oh, you know what? We needed 9 iron, didn't we? Okay, so we'll do it like that. So we have the, oh, we didn't make the chest either. I thought I had made a chest. Okay, so now we make the chest, and then we should have everything we need, and then we can complete yet a second item on our list of things that we can do. So there's 4 machine blocks, and then we can do this, and there's a furnace generator. Okay, very good. So now that we have that, we should be able to go turn that in over here and receive a reward. Now, I think it said that we were going to get gravel, copper, and tin. Well, it doesn't say. It just shows the items up in those item frames what the reward is, and that's what it looked like to me. So we'll put a furnace generator here. Let's go take a look. It was this first one. Yeah, so furnace generator, that's now on. So yeah, it looks like gravel, copper, and tin, right? So that'll open up the ability for us to make a few more things, which is going to be pretty cool. So tin, copper, and gravel, right? So before we do anything with these items, we want to make sure we duplicate them so we have extras. Yeah, if we use one, then we're going to be having problems. So we definitely don't want to do that. Is that a spider that's in there? What's going on? I thought spiders... Oh, I guess spiders can spawn in a too wide area. Whoa. And it despawned. Yeah, that's right. So monsters that spawn with cursed earth, they only exist for like 30 seconds or so. And after that 30 seconds, they despawn. So I think that's what happened with that skeleton, regardless of like if it knows about you, if it's aggro or whatever. I think that spider just despawned. Yeah, it did. So yeah, that's what happened there. Anyway, I think it's time that we stop duplicating redstone. We have a decent amount. I want to go through and like duplicate all of these different items just to make sure that we will always have some of that available. We need to get more skeletons spawning. We're down on our bone meal and we're using, well, I guess we can use cobblestone to smelt, and we have plenty of charcoal in order for us to smelt that. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try and duplicate a few more of these items here, make sure our furnaces are doing stuff, and then we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so our mod farm has been doing pretty well. Most of the cursed earth has spread. If it hasn't all spread, no, it looks like it's all spread now, which is good. Okay, so that's all taken care of. I put safety rails all around so I don't accidentally off the platform here. I added in this other pathway all the way over here. This is 25 block long walkway here. And then I have an 11 by 11 patch of dirt. I've put some torches here. Again, I don't know if hostile mobs can spawn on this map or not because of the that magnum torch or mega torch or whatever that is over there. But I want to make sure everything's lit up because we don't have a bed and we have to work at nighttime. And yeah, anyway. So I guess the next thing that we need to do is use our pasture seed that we have received. Yeah, let's put a pasture seed over here. Oh, I also got ourselves a bow off one of the skeletons from our mob farm, which is kind of cool. So let's put it like right in the center. And that is doing stuff, creating grass, which is fantastic. The grass will spread, right? Just like the cursed earth will spread, except I think this goes a little bit faster. And I'm pretty sure it does not spread at nighttime. It might spread because of the torches, though. I don't know. I'm not a grassologist. I think I just saw one piece spread. So it'll probably spread over time. And then since we are more than 24 blocks away from any part of that grass, we will get a chance for passive animals to spawn, passive monsters to spawn, which is going to be good. I put fences all the way around that area, so if they do spawn, they won't push themselves off or they won't walk off the edge. The other thing that we should potentially look at is maybe putting a fence gate there, so if they do spawn, we don't get any coming at us. Or I guess walking this way. No, we want that the other way. So sticks on the outside. Can never remember this recipe since they changed it from like forever ago. The fence recipe. Anyway, so let's put this right here. Okay, so if anything spawns in there, it'll stay in there, and then we can come in and do what we need to do. Cool. So now we have two brand new areas set up. One for passive monsters, one for hostile monsters. I think the next step is that we need to take our hostile monster area and set that up to be automatic. It looks like we have an Enderman in there, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I attack the Enderman, if it can teleport out. I'm not sure if I want to try. Yeah, I'd rather have that automatic, so like if it does get angry and it does teleport out, it won't one-shot me or two-shot me. We still don't have armor. But anyway, I am duplicating our resources here. Like pretty much everything that we have collected so far that we can duplicate, I am trying to duplicate. Right now we're working on cobblestone, and I have been taking cobblestone and smelting that down into smooth stone for our furnace heat. I did see... Let's take a look at this one more time. I did see here that the FTB generator has a temperature gauge on it, right? So let's grab cobblestone here. We'll split this up. All right, so we need that much charcoal. So if we put charcoal plus cobblestone in here, we can see that the temperature of our FTB generator is increasing, and that'll go up to 250 with one furnace going. And there it is. So it stays at 250 at a temperature. Now, if we do this to another furnace, we can see that the temperature increases further, but it doesn't feel like it's producing any more RF per tick, right? So 3 furnaces, we will get that up to 750 temperature. And then if I put a 4th one here, we can't really see what the temperature is, but we can place that here and get all 4 of these going at the same time. But I'm not entirely sure if that does anything for us as far as like RF generation or anything like that. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like we're doing much more. Maybe we are. I don't know. But anyway, I probably should add in dirt here so we alternate between the cobblestone and the dirt, right? So we are creating both of these resources. We used all of our dirt pretty much for our passive mob area over there. Yeah, we're going to need more of that eventually. I'm sure we'll want to expand out our mob farm, make that bigger, which will require more dirt, especially when we get it automated, which is probably going to be, like I said, the next thing that we'll do next time. But guys, we're going to wrap up the episode here for today. Spent a decent amount of time getting some things going on. We're checking out the FTB generator, the resource generator. We got ourselves an automatic, well, I guess our cursed earth mob farm. It's not automatic yet. And then we got ourselves the beginning of a passive mob farm. Hopefully we'll get some animals spawning over there very soon. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.